Jim Forney and Terry Schiffauer with you from Buffalo, New York tonight. The Bafffalo Сейбрз and the Pittsburgh Penguins. The officials tonight, you see Ron Wicks, he'll be the referee. Joe D'Amico and Bob Hodges, the linesman. Wicks, one of the veterans of NHL officiating.
It's just good not to see Greg Medill for a change. He worked the game in Pittsburgh last night, and that was the 5th game out of 12 games this season that we've seen Medill working.
Denny Herron back in the nets tonight for the Pittsburgh Penguins. He got a rest last night as the Penguins beat Vancouver. And there, of course, is Don Edwards. You mentioned Colorado, the Penguins beat last night. There's Don Edwards. He's in his 2nd year, a rookie last year. He played in 72 games, the most worked goaltender last year, and he finished second only to Ken Dryden in the All-Star voting. So he is a good one. It'll be the Dunn loose line starting for Buffalo, and the Shepherd line for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And right off now, Shepherd sends Ferguson away on the right wing. Ferguson shoots it in the right corner, right side of Don Edwards. Couldn't clear it out. Here's Talent. Ferguson takes the drive, missed on the short side. Comes back to the near point. Carlisle sweeps it to the corner. Kinderchuk nailed on the boards. Fergie right in front. Oh, what a save! Edwards robbed Shepherd. What a save on Shepherd.
He knows where Shepherd is. He knows he's in the slot. Doesn't even look. Puts it in there. It's Shepherd all alone. He can't get good control of it, or he would have put it up past that glove side. But still a good shot and a
the boards and behind the net. Perro sweeps it on the right wing, intercepted by Lonsberry. Quick shot right on, and a save by Edwards. Now Сейлинг breaks out for Buffalo. In across the line, drop pass. Rick Martin, screaming shot, and a save by Denny Herron. He just sweeps it, can't clear it out. Blayton gave it back to Perro. Here's Perro. He can really sick handle, but Blayton dropped it. Perro has it back.
He had lost the puck first, but he just continued on, comes in, and now Herron comes out to make the save. Also Peter Lee coming back, but it was all Herron making the big play, and Perot really put the
Richard clears it behind the net. Russ Anderson tied up, comes out in front, back of the line, a soft backhander, dribbles to the goal mouth, and Denny Herron covers up. As you saw McGann there after the puck, has it moving out in front, soft shot. Stick save by Denny Herron. Out at center ice, Pete Mahovlich moving in with Chapman. Mahovlich faked the shot, tried to move it back. Oh, and a tip save by Ramsey, but Fergie digs it free beautifully, gets it to Shepherd. Now to Kinderchuk. Kinderchuk, what a move across the line, and a brilliant save by Don Edwards. Stackhauss holding it onside. In behind the net, here's Malone working again. Working against Rick Сейлинг. Now Lonsberry trying to jam up behind the net. Buffalo breaks it out. Rick Martin with Perro breaking on the right side. Here's Perro right in, and he's robbed by Denny Herron. Brilliant save, Herron again robbing.
Look at Rick Martin now. He'll drop it off to Gilbert Perreault, and Perreault comes in, puts a nice move, goes around the defenseman, tries to put it upstairs on Denny Herron. Herron makes the save and sprawls on the rebound.
Martin. Coast-to-coast rush takes it deep in the Pittsburgh end, tied up there by Talent. Talent sprawling to the ice, loose puck cleared back near point. Jerry Korab fires right on, and a brilliant there will move in for this face-off. Controlled by Pittsburgh. Dale Talent failed to clear it onside. Here's Jacques Richard up ice, quick shot, saved by Denny Herron. John loose in the corner for Danny Gare. Dangerous as Gare comes right in front, trying to put it in the short side. Denny Herron, Buffalo, as Height leaves it for Rick Martin. And the payroll line is out. Rick Martin puts a nice move on Lonsberry. Quick shot from the blue line. Denny Herron made the save there to get it out. Buffalo now for checking. This is McKegney. Now a 2-on-1 break, Pittsburgh. Mahovlich and Kinderchuk. Mahovlich to Kinderchuk. Oh, and a save by Don Edwards. But it's back of the point for Carlisle. Gets it to Talent. Slips it through, and Edwards makes the save and sprawls to the ice to cover up on the rebound.
Well, take a look. Pete Mahovlich, perfect pass to Kinderchuk. Edwards slides over, knows what Kinderchuk's going to do, and makes the
by
save.
far the better of it here in the first period. Ferguson, long shot at the line. Edwards plugged it mask high. First period. Long shot by Stackhauss, stick cleared by Don Edwards. Carlisle Flips it back in across the line as the period comes to an end. The end of the first period of play. In the corner, Rick Сейлинг tried to move it out. Pittsburgh again for checking. Stackhausen. Here's Lonsberry. Oh, he hit the post. Mэлloun with it. Backhander. Diving save by Don Edwards.
Here's Lonsberry with the shot. See Edwards standing up, but he had no chance. It was by him. Hit the post. Came back out. Now Greg Mэлloun will come in and try and throw a backhander. Edwards dives across, makes the save with Lee Fogelin in there.
Face-off controlled by Pittsburgh. At the point, Stackhausen. The screamer score! Pittsburgh!
And I hope that one goes to Stackhausen because tonight Ronnie is playing in his 600th National Hockey League game. And that'd be a real nice memento for him on that one. Greg Mэлloun winning the draw. Sends it right back to the point. Stackhausen stops it, winds, takes a look. He's got Lonsberry in front. Doesn't tip it. It'll go straight through. Defenseman Fogelin stepped out of the way. Went between
the lead, 1-0. And the great forechecking and the tenacious work paying off for Pittsburgh. Look out. Here's a screaming shot. Bouncing on Denny Herron. Jacques Richard really let the screamer go. Denny Herron with the save.
Well, it's a game of inches. Penn's just missed getting it out. And Tony McKegney walks in, takes the good shot. A high riser. Denny Herron puts the shoulder and the glove to it.
Out at center, too far ahead for Jacques Richard. Now Fogelin forechecking again. Shepard fires it. And Don Edwards makes a save. Shepard puts it in the goal mouth. Loose puck just out of reach of Ferguson. But it's cleared away. And René Robert scoots back for Buffalo. Robert takes the shot. Denny Herron makes the save. And gloves the bouncing puck as Jacques Richard was skating down his throat.
Well, Jim, now that we've seen take a look at René Robert, ever dangerous. And a good shot, and Herron has to leap out, get a hold of it, and Jacques Richard comes by, bumps into him, no problem. Check on there. Since all three of them have played most of their career as centers, that means we have an all-center line, no wings, so we're going to call them the drumstick line. Well, the Buffalo paper used it anyway.
Lonsberry long shot. Edwards made the save. Mэлloun, Paradice screaming shot, hit Gavermont. Lonsberry in behind the net, puts it out in front. Mэлloun tips it in. Greg Mэлloun on a beautiful setup from behind the net by Lonsberry. And forechecking again pays off.
There's Greg Mэлloun checking in with goal number 5. Lonsberry goes around, good control of it, just sticks it in front, and Mэлloun puts the wedge to it, drives it home.
As you see, 2-0 Pittsburgh over Buffalo. Greg Mэлloun with the goal. Defense and the Penguins work it out beautifully. Havlich across the line. Now Anderson, quick shot just whistled wide. McAdam to Richard. Long shot. Denny Herron sweeps it aside for Shutt. Shutt knocked off the puck by Jacques Richard. Robert fires, hit the goal post. Tied up. And Ferguson breaks out with it for Pittsburgh. Here's Fergie across the line. Quick shot, hit the goal post. He failed to clear. Gavermont took a long shot wide of the goal. Rick Martin on the left wing boards. Centers up for Perro. Perro, ever dangerous, moves out in front, takes the shot, score! Buffalo. And beats Denny Herron far side.
Well, you knew it had to come sooner or later. You can't keep this guy off the score sheet forever. 1 goal through his first 11 games. And he just takes that wide stance, good balance, comes in, takes a look, and puts it over on the far side past Denny Herron. 2-1. That goal coming at 11:15 of the second period.
Well, Pittsburgh's got to dig deeper now as the fans here in the Memorial Auditorium are really coming to life with that goal by Gilbert Perro. Schultz in behind his own net. Trying to move it out, tied up by Stewart. Schultz takes Rick Martin off the puck. Now Lonsberry with it in the corner. Lonsberry feeds out near side for Danny Gare. Gare puts it in the goal mouth. Denny Herron swept it aside. Both loose and Shepard fell to the ice. Ferguson picked it out. Ramsey kept it onside. Loose puck right in the goal mouth. Oh, here's Savard back at the point. Fogelin tipped away by Kinderchuk. Kinderchuk and Ferguson 2-on-1. Kinderchuk fired. He missed short side. He'll get many times 50% ice time. Shot from the point and a save as Bill swing Rick Сейлинг Now to Perro. Here's Perro. Every time he touches the puck, it's dangerous. In for Сейлинг. And Denny Herron had to make an alert save on a soft shot by Rick Сейлинg.
Well, that's the trouble. He could have made it 3-0. We'd be laughing now, but the Sabres have come back. There's Perro with just a little flip pass, and it stays in. Сейлинг gets not much wood on it, and Herron covers up. Сейлинg bouncing around in there.
On the near side, Robert dumps it ahead, leading Dunn loose across the line. Loose in for... Oh, what a great chance for Carlisle trying to clear it. Lonsberry is there. He failed to clear. Korab, screaming shot. Oh, what a save by Denny Herron. And a late slap of the puck by Denny Herron. Face off, Shepard wins the draw. Talon couldn't clear. Korab to Robert. Robert fires for Buffalo. Rick Сейлинg tipped it left side of Denny Herron. The game is...
Well, the Pens try and clear it out. It's knocked down. Comes over to the right point. Robert winds, and it looks like it might be tipped.
It's tied up 2-2. Greg Shepard wins the draw. Beautiful feed, right side for Ferguson. Ferguson taken to the corner by Bill Hyte. Ferguson now jammed. Now here comes Kinderchuk to Bladen. Long shot. Gloved and saved by Don Edwards. Face-off upcoming left side of the Buffalo goal with 1:05 left as Perro and Сейлинг tied up the game 2-2. Carlisle long shot. Stick save by Don Edwards. Buffalo moves it to center. Carlisle dropped to his knees. Dangerous play. Savard comes across the line. Loose puck in front. Gavermont fired dead on, and Denny Herron made a brilliant save. What a save on Gavermont.
Close for comfort. There's the shot, and it'll bounce out. And now another Sabre will come in, take the shot, and Herron sprawls and covers up on it. Peter Lee in there to help, and it's a good thing that Lee didn't grab it. You see that he got away from it, showing that he didn't have it.
For Rick Martin, he's nailed hard by Carlisle. Kinderchuk skates the puck to center. In across the line for Greg Shepard. Shepard in behind the net for Ferguson. Ferguson tried to put it out in front for Kinderchuk. But as the buzzer sounds, ending the second period of play, the score, Pittsburgh 2, Buffalo 2. We'll be back with the question and answer period right after this. With all the travel, time change, and everything else, Rick Martin almost broke on a breakaway. Gavermont leading it for Perro. Perro in across the line. Perro, look at him, right around Paradice, then shot it wide. But Davy Schultz tries to clear it out, kept on side by Hyte. Long shot, stick save by Denny Herron. Rick Martin sweeps out in front, puts it to the goal mouth. Bobbled, but held by Denny Herron.
In the third period, Rick Martin just leaning in there, just trying to throw a little centering pass. Herron knocks it away. Martin knocks it back at him, goes in front, and Herron dives Johnny on the spot.
We've been looking too long to our left. I'd like to see the play up to the other end. Maybe now a shot brings it up ice for Pittsburgh. It crossed the line, drops it for Pete Mahovlich. Now back for Anderson, a shot right on. And saved at the goal mouth by Don Edwards. But at least the Penguins have it cleared out. Anderson and McKechnie again. Now Bladen and René Robert. Bladen gets it to Peter Lee. Cross ice, too far ahead for Shutt. Hacked out to center ice again. Offside pass, but not called. Robert fires and scores!
And look for the whistle. It wasn't there. They went on up, and Robert, as usual, causes the Pens trouble, scoring his first goal of the year at 3:55.
Well, we can't see on the replay if it was offside or not, but I'm almost positive it was. And Robert fired the screen shot by Denny Herron, and Robert has trouble with it, dumps it to the corner. Then Gare moving near side, shot it to center, brought back in. Beautiful feed for Shepard, fired it on. Then Edwards got a piece of it, but Ferguson fires it in the open net and ties it up again. All right.
He winds, he's looking, he wants to pick a spot there. Edwards comes out to meet him, gets a piece of it, and now before Ramsey can knock it away, Ferguson gets in, lifts his stick, and puts it in the empty net. And for George, back at 3-3 with 15:33 remaining.
Assist number 19.
Gilles Perreault. line back for the Buffalo Sabres. Greg Mälloun line on the left side. Throws it to the corner for Rick Martin. In behind the net, Carlisle took him off the puck. Back at the point, Gavermont fired, blocked in front, rebound. Oh, what a save on Rick Martin.
Coming up with some big plays tonight, and he's dancing and bouncing around there as he kicks that one out. On that Pittsburgh goal.
Buffalo scored on their power play. Let's see if Pittsburgh can. In behind the net, Mahavlich and Shutt. Here's Shutt out in front, looking for the shot, kicked out. Mahavlich with a rebound, backhander softly, blocked in front by Korab. Mahavlich digs it free, gets it to Shutt, back at the point, Carlisle. Carlisle to Stackhauss. Stackhauss fired it right on, and a save by Edwards. Here's Lee, another save by Edwards, and Korab will skate it out to Dunn Luce. 2-on-1, Buffalo, Luce and Ramsey. Luce to Ramsey. Ramsey moves in, score! Short-handed goal by Buffalo.
Times. Luce coming out on the right-hand side. Draws the defenseman over, just gets the pass, just gets by. Ramsey goes in, and as soon as Herron commits himself, Ramsey puts it up the season.
4-3 Buffalo. Pittsburgh desperately needing a power play goal now. 25 seconds left on the penalty to Сейлинг. Fogelin had it knocked away by Kinderchuk. Kinderchuk to Ferguson. Ferguson moving in, and Edwards made the save and holds the rebound. Ferguson robbed by Dunn Edwards.
Kinderchuk pulls everybody over to him, drops a nice pass to Ferguson. Edwards has to come out to meet him, and Ferguson, good shot, but Edwards gets the glove on it. The shots are 30.
Clears it to the near corner for Bill Hyt. Hyt out at center for Jacques Richard, right wing Robert. Robert fired it. Glove save by Denny Herron, and he'll hold.
Ross Lonsberry moving, sees where the openings are, takes a shot, hoping for a rebound as Dave Schultz comes across, but Edwards holds on.
Leaving it for Peter Lee, tips it ahead for Shutt. Beautiful by Korab, and he just got a piece of Shutt then to knock him off the puck. Peter Lee gets it to Carlisle. Carlisle, side of the net, Shutt backhander, saved on Edwards. Edwards gets it loose. In behind the net for Savard, put it in the slot, but it was Bladen to clear it away. Shutt. Now to Pete Mahavlich, gets it doodle on in. Mahavlich going to the corner. Pete Mahavlich trying to put it in the slot. Bounced off in Buffalo. This is Pittsburgh Penguin hockey. At the point for Bladen. Blocked away. Here comes René Robert. Anderson back. Robert on the backhander. Picked out by Denny Herron. A penalty that they had to take. Stackhauss couldn't let him go in free. Spun him around, tripped him up. Stackhauss. Well, it's going to be Lonsberry. Here's Сейлинг across the line. Holds it up near point. Danny Gare, that is now. He's tied up by Bladen. Tripping and falling. Kinderchuk. Rick Martin with it. Rick Martin pulls it up with the slot. Trying to go for the shot. Right on! Oh, what a save. Denny Herron on René Robert. Robert robbed by Denny Herron. Robert.
Well, like we said at the top of the show, it wouldn't be a Buffalo game unless René Robert's in there somewhere. And without having a point in 6 games, he's out there now, taking 2 cracks at it.
There's the whole story right there. 2:57 left in the game. 4-3, Buffalo in the lead. Sabres just playing defensive hockey. They'll just dump it into the Pittsburgh end, make the Penguins try and force the play out of their own end. The Shepherd line. Well, no, Ferguson with Kinderchuk and Bayenchin, the line now for Pittsburgh. Randy Carlisle flips a pass and score! Oh, what a goal! Randy Carlisle just flipped it from center ice, and it baffled Dunn Edwards. And look at that, Carlisle gets a gift.
Here's the classic. Carlisle did a lot of good stick handling. Now he just tries to dump it in so the forwards can go get it, and it's bang, bang over the shoulder, and it's 4-4 with 2:33.
Well. A gift, no doubt about it. But they have earned it. 4-4. The game is tied. 2.5 minutes left in the game. 10 seconds left in the game. Gavermont to Robert. Robert out at center behind Savard. Deep in the Pittsburgh end. Stackhauss just dragging the puck as the game ends. And would you believe, another tie between Pittsburgh and Buffalo. The final score, Pittsburgh 4, Buffalo 4. We'll be back right after this.